Hey YouTube, Spencer over here, and today in this video, I'm doing a review on the Han Solo movie, anthology film. I didn't watch this movie in theaters. I watched this on Netflix, and I don't know. I don't really like it, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. So yeah, it just wasn't the greatest. Basically, right away from the beginning, from the get-go, I hated the actor for Han Solo. Like, I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad actor or anything like that, but why'd they pick him for the role? Like, why couldn't they, one, pick an actor that sounds more like him, like Harrison Ford, and one that just looks more like him? Like, he doesn't look anything like Harrison Ford, even when Harrison was younger. Like, no, they do not look like. They look way different. He did have that he did have that charisma, I will say. He did have that charisma, so that was good on his part. But right away I was like, oh my goodness, this sucks. And I did like, though, the part, like, I did like how they had him as a stormtrooper and stuff like that. I like seeing that. We saw it from a stormtrooper's perspective. Uh, what did I just do? That was really cool. Had from stormtrooper's perspective. Then, and when we first found Chewbacca and stuff like that, I was like, yes, it's Chewbacca. Really sorry for the noise in the background. But yeah, when we first saw Chewbacca, I was like, yes. And that was kind of cool, I guess. But then with these guys, where are they? With the guy that acted as that dude from the Hunger Games, right here. That's Hamish from the Hunger Games. I hated that girl he was with, that this guy was with. I was so glad when she died. And then when the alien died, I was like, oh, okay. Like, he was kind of cool, but then, whatever. And, yeah, this character was always kind of weird. Like, how did they manage to be stormtroopers? How did he become, like, really high up? Because I think his name is Beckett. Actress Woody Harrelson. How did he become high up in command? Because when they were in the fight, it's like, Beckett, now you're the you're the man in charge now and stuff like that. And then yeah, it's like, how did he become that high up if he's just doing like a little scavenging job or trying to find something? And why were they there in the first place? Why were they? Maybe they do explain it, I just forgot. But why were they pretending to be stormtroopers in the first place? Like, their job was to get a bunch of money and give it to the guy that Emilio works for, that the girl Kira works for. So I don't get why they're really doing that job. Whatever. And then in the end, when he betrays Han and stuff like that, I was like, what? Why? Like, why would you do that? That's really dumb. And then when Han killed him, it's like, okay, whatever. I don't have sympathy. I don't care about this character. I don't even care about this character anymore. Like, I do care about Harrison Ford Han, but this guy, whatever. Well, I mean, I kind of care about Harrison Ford Han. I don't really like Han Solo. And I did like the part when he got his last name, Solo. I wonder if they just made that up for the movie, or if that's like actually in like some comics or something like that. I never knew that. I think he did kind of good as Lando. They kind of look similar, so I mean, yeah. And I like the actor too, so it might just be biased for me. I don't really know. Um, yeah, it just might be biased. Might be biased. And there's the part with Darth Maul. There's a part with Darth Maul and Kira. That was all kind of weird. Kira just stayed there, and then it's like she's talking to Darth Maul. It's like she works for Darth Maul, and then we never understand what they were talking about and everything like that. They're probably not going to do a sequel. So yeah, it's just kind of bull, We never understand what they're talking about. We never figure out anything. I don't even think we see Kira after that bit with Darth Maul. It was cool to see him though, and I'm pretty sure it's the same actor too. Um, that acted Darth Maul as in Phantom Menace. Um, and this guy, he wasn't menacing at all. He didn't look menacing. He's just kind of a bad villain. The whole movie was just kind of trash. It's like, where is this movie going when they're in the ship and like I can't remember, but they're getting like dragged by something. They're getting pulled away by something. Um, and when they're in the ship, Millennium Falcon or something. And then it's like, where is this movie even going? Like, it doesn't even have a plot. It's just like, okay, we're here now. We're here. We're here. We're doing this just because why the hell not? We're this guy's the villain now. Oh, okay, he's dead now. It's really like bad storytelling. Um, yeah, I didn't really like it. Well, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like for more, and bye. Peace out.